Welcome back to Railbound. I'm dear darling, and enjoy the ride as we make connections and travel the world together. Well, last time we were trying this level, I'm gonna be honest, thinking between the recordings, I don't have anything for it. I feel like this is close. I feel like I'm onto something here, but I'm not quite sure what that thing is, and I don't think it's quite right yet. But I feel like I've probably gotten too set into the idea of what I've got going on, so that's a level I need to come back to, you know, to refresh my mind and to come up with some new ideas again. What is going on here? Presumably, we want you to wait. Why? Who knows? Presumably, we want number 3 to come along here and get their passenger. So number 3 comes along here, grabs the passenger. Number 2... we send up here. What am I doing? Number 3, you basically have to get your passenger. That almost feels like a given. Number 1, well, number 2, I think we want you to be the one we send up here somehow. So number 1 can just go straight across. But number 2, I guess, you. I don't really know. Maybe number 1 waits. No, I don't think number 1 does. Maybe number 2 waits. Maybe you all should just chill out a sec. Why do we want that to happen? What am I doing in the slightest? And not just anybody, help, can somebody tell me? Maybe number 3 activates everyone. How about that? You ever think about that? Bet you didn't. Because even I didn't think about it. Hence why it didn't work. Oh, we don't want you going that way. We want number 3 to go that way. We want number 1 to go straight across. Oh, these levels are difficult. The thing is, we can't have number 1 go straight across because we have this here. So it means that number 2 or number 3 has to go across it, which is exceptionally weird, I would say. Maybe number 3 could do this. Activate number 1, then activate number 2. That's just guaranteeing its own exit, which is not really what we want. So I guess number 1 needs to go first somewhere, but then it releases number 2, which I don't really want to happen. I kind of want number 2 to, like... What if number 2 just didn't exist right now? Oh, wait, that was actually kind of cool. Okay, now how... Well, we can't really make number 2 wait like that is a problem. But that was pretty cool, you gotta admit. Then we have number 1 wait. Does that do anything for us? I'm literally just randomly trying things at this point. And then number 2, you wait here? For who? I don't know. What? This doesn't work again. Was this it? And then that was that way around, I assume? That is like such a cool dodge. So what if we wait for number 1 and number 2 does that journey, and then number 2 waits once again over here for number 1 to crash straight into it. Jolly good. We still have 2 tracks. Which does track, but it's also, I'm not sure, useful. Yet. What? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. What have I done? What if we do this? Why would that do anything? Are you out your mind? I don't know if I have an idea for this one. It feels bad, I think, skipping out all the extra levels on World 10, but these are generally quite difficult. I feel like I don't even have like a start of an idea on this one. Well, I guess I have a start of ideas. We want number 1 to go across here, but I don't know how to trigger this. And I assume number 3 has to go down through this path, because how else are you going to get over here and pick up this passenger? But I don't know how the timing of that works out. Maybe I need a bit of momentum. I need something to get me on my feet. And if we just go to World 11 for it, so be. Oh my god. Ah, this is like all the mechanics. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't even know how to start on this. Like, this is so incredibly overwhelming, this level. You know what? It's too much for me right now. A future Dear Darling is going to have a field day with that level, but not today, Dear Darling. Today, Dear Darling is a little too tired. I don't even know what's going on. You know what? I know myself. I want to get started on World 11. Let's just get started on World 11. I think my brain is a little bit too fizzled right now to actually even try World 10. Oh, interesting. We have different tracks, I guess. Two simultaneous. Do we have to be simultaneous? I don't know. I don't necessarily know what's different about these trains yet. It doesn't... really feel like there's anything different about them yet. They're just a different train. Which I guess is the point. That's a cool mechanic, though. 2 trains simultaneously. 2 trains fell in a yellow wood. And I took a path less travelled. I was just trying to think how to make this work. Okay. So I assume we're going to get more longer trains of each. Eventually. Oh, this is interesting. I did not do that. Blasphemy. Something like this might work. No. Something like this won't work. No, it will work. As they switch places very gracefully. The train even goes in a different direction. I just thought there'd be significant over the minus sort of symbol which appears on them. I don't know why I thought that was going to work. That won't ever work. So we basically just want this green one to get in first. And then we want you to get in afterwards. We probably want you to be like, yo, now it's safe to go in. I can't really think how the mechanics of this is going to work, but... doesn't make any sense. Because you need to be on a different path entirely. I can't even think how to solve this. My brain is so frazzled right now. This is an off day, I think, for puzzle games. I probably should have recorded something else, but never mind. Nevertheless, we are stuck here, and we not stuck here. It's not really a word, but we will try and power through. My general concept is we use this blue barrier to let bit number 1, but the red car go when the green car is ready. So we do something like this, but there's not really enough room to maneuver that red car in. Oh, unless we do it the other way round. We use it as a trigger that the green car should go. I'm dumb. I just sent them to the other cars. But you get what I'm saying, right? That would be a really nice solution if they were the other kind of train car. Alas, they are not. And perhaps that would be too simple anyway. I can't imagine you do something like that. It just completely blocks you off. Feels like you had to do something like this, but... Ah, here we go. There's a lot more close calls than I thought with these two train cars. I was like, they so almost crash. Well, it kind of has to be like... Wait, what? How am I going to put them on separate tracks? What we need is like one of these things. Does this work? Oh, almost. What did I do? I did this. Didn't quite work. What if I did it the other way around? What am I doing? Well, now we're on the same track, which is not what I wanted. We just need two of them to pass each other. Why is it so difficult? What if we just made an absolute mess? And maybe it would just work by chance. I would have lost my mind if this worked. Oh, okay, I see. So you take the outside route, and then you take the inside route, overlaying... No, you don't even take the inside route. What? Oh, no, you both take this sort of R-shaped route. They're just overlaid on top of each other. Well, I just sort of made a pretty pattern and it worked, which I feel like is not a very satisfying way to get the solution. But here we are. Presumably you want to push this button and do this or something. Simple enough. I do like Japanese inspired, I suppose, thematic of this level. Ah, cute. Passengers are even different. I assume I want you to go this way. I assume you want to go... Not enough track. I assume... You're going to be sharing a track. But button needs to be hit twice. Yes, that's fine. You go first, you pause, you grab, and then it becomes very close, but you need to be separated by a mirror. By more! Yeah, we got it, so here we go. Just had to check quickly, we didn't have a semaphore, but we don't. Oh, we actually want we want green to go first, don't we? I think so. How are we going to do that without crashing? Good question. Don't have a solution. But we want green to go first, because then it will hit this button and turn upwards and then red. So there needs to be at least a 2 gap between them somehow. Assuming this is correct. It might not be correct. Maybe it's something like this. But I don't think we have enough track to make something like that happen. Yeah. So this feels most reasonable. I'm really surprised we don't have a semaphore thing here. We can't really delay that much time with red. Not with 3 tracks. I'm not really sure. Seems like we can only ever delay 1. Unless we have like a turnaround thing. Like we need one to sort of turn around, then come back or something. What am I talking about? Like something which, when red travels down, like this or something, but not quite like that because they just crash. It's like not what we wanted. Just makes red crash. How do I get you out the way? There's not enough tracks. We still need 2 more tracks on this. So I guess maybe you don't need to turn around that extremely. This doesn't work because you crash. Oh yeah, that's why I shifted everything to the side. But we need 1 more track somewhere. Somehow this is doable with 1 fewer track. I don't know how so, but... Oh, it's so close to being a nice solution. Fortunately, I think we've run out of time, but just one more track and it would work. I don't know where we can get the track from, though. I think it's the shifting of the entire thing to the left, which makes it silly. Maybe we should shift it down instead of to the left. Green isn't going straight across anymore, so it's going down a different path. So it doesn't work quite the same way anymore. We don't want green to go down, we want red to go down a different path. So difficult. I'm going to keep that solution here, despite the fact it doesn't work, because it's almost quite nice. But we're going to have to figure out exactly what is the final part we need. But for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Railbound. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.